Hello everybody, how is it going? My name is Lucas and today we are going to be checking out the awesome PRS SE Mark Holcomb signature guitar, but this one is a little bit extra special because it has an Evertune bridge in it. And guys, as your first time here, or if you have been here before, make sure you are subscribed. Lots of cool things here. I do gear reviews, axe effect tutorials, and I do giveaways from time to time. I don't want you to miss any of that cool stuff, so make sure you are subscribed. So without any further ado, let's jump right in and check out the PRS SE Mark Holcomb 7-string signature guitar. So I'm going to play a little bit for you guys, let you hear how the guitar sounds like, then I'll talk about some specs and then we'll do a little bit more playing. So we're going to be on the bridge pickup and we're going to be in drop A flat. So let's talk specs. A 7-string guitar. It has a beveled maple top with a quilted maple or veneer, walnut veneer, just depends on what finish that you end up getting. This one is the quilted maple, as it's the Holcomb burst and or brisket burst as he calls it. You have mahogany backwood. The neck has 24 nickel frets. It is also made in Indonesia. You have a 26.5-inch scale length neck. Neckwood is maple with a satin finish. I love the satin finish on the back of this neck. It feels really awesome. The neck shape is wide, thin. The fretboard is ebony. And of course, you have the iconic birds for the inlay. Bridge on this one specifically is going to be an Evertune bridge. The tuners are PRS design tuners. They are non-locking tuners. For the electronics, you have a volume and you have a tone, and you do have a 3-way switch, but on the tone knob itself, it is a push-pull, and that gives you a coil split option, which we also will be checking out. Now that we have gone over the specs, I'll do a little bit more playing for you. Everything you just heard was on the bridge pickup, so I'll go to the middle position, and I'll go to the neck position. So we're going to start on the middle position. Alright, now I'm going to hit the tone switch and I'm going to show you which each position sounds like when it is coil tap with distortion, then I'll move over to some clean sounds. Alright, we are going to move over to some clean tones, and we're going to check out the splits on there. now that we have played a little bit, heard some sounds from the guitar, let's talk about it a little bit. Going to what I was talking about before, I really do love the neck on this thing. And neck is comfortable. The radius is good on it. It's not too flat. I absolutely love satin or natural necks. Some painting necks can get sticky, but this one particular here with the satin, I absolutely love it. Would have loved to see some actual locking tuners on here. That would have been really cool, but they're very easy to replace to get a set of locking tuners on here. I really do love locking tuners, but you kind of, I say you don't need them, but with the Evertune bridge on here, that kind of changes the game, because for those who don't know about an Evertune bridge, once you get them in tune and you get everything set, the tuning on it does not move. And I'm not going to go very deep into the Evertune bridge because I kind of don't want to clog up video with that. But if you have any more specific questions about the Evertune, definitely check out some of the in-depth videos. They have some very good ones on the internet that have already been made. To get this guitar specifically, you either have to buy one and send it to Evertune, or you can get it from Evertune directly. This specific Holcomb model is the 2012 one. It's the one with the alpha and omega pickups in it. If you get one of the newer ones, that one is going to have his updated pickups, so you can kind of pick which one you want. Since we're on the pickups, I do like these pickups, but they're very different from what I'm used to, because I find that with these pickups, you do have a lot of low end and you have kind of the low mids, and for the highs, you kind of have to be careful when you're balancing it, because especially with the 7-string, you do have like a lot of bass and you have a lot of chunk in there, but when you kind of move to the higher strings, like the thinner strings, they can get a little bit nasally and it can get a little bit harsh, so you just kind of have to watch it there. And then the bass response, it's very interesting, because you think that you have a lot of high bass whenever you're using your lower strings, but when you move to your higher strings, it can kind of, I don't say disappear, but it's not as prevalent as it is with the lower strings. So everything you heard was in A flat, and the Evertune, it does a very good job of keeping everything in tune. So with the Evertune itself, you have different zones. So zone 1, I believe, is whenever the string is absolutely keeping the tone that you set it to. So even if you bend, it will not move. So what I ended up doing is I ended up putting the 7th string, the thickest string, I put that one on zone 2, which allows you to bend it, because this is my first guitar with an Evertune bridge, and what I realized with it is that I am way more I interact with the strings a lot on the guitar. I'm constantly bending them. I'm constantly like knocking them out of tune and into tune. And I never realized I did that so much till I got an Evertune, because whenever you get an Evertune, if you don't put them in the different zones, it doesn't do that. So whenever, I'll give you a little example of it. So I have the top string in, I think it's zone 2 that lets you bend. As compared to the E flat string. See how I'm bending and it's not moving? So they're in different zones, and you can that's what's unique about the Evertune. So you can put all of your higher strings, you can put those in the bending zone if you want. So you can have the bend, and the other strings that you don't bend on, you don't want them to move, you can definitely do that. And I mean, the Evertune bridge is great because it doesn't really, the tune doesn't move. So if you go into different temperature changes, or even when this thing got shipped to me, I believe it was the G string was the only one that was out, and the only reason it was out is because the tuner was moved on it, and that was it. Everything else was rock solid, and it stayed very much in tune. A form contour in here is something that a lot of people don't cover, but it is a little bit beveled kind of on here. I mean, it's your typical PRS shape, and it's not too uncomfortable. It's very nice. So if you like the PRS shape, this guitar would definitely be for you. I do like the coil splits that they have on here. That is very nice for a guitar that is, I don't want to say budget oriented, but this one, this is not like the high end PRS. This is a budget one, and it does come with the coil split. I like that Mark put that. I like that Mark has us on a 26.5 inch, 7-inch scale. I think that set for a 26.5 inch scale. I believe all 7s should come in that. I like that scale. I know some people who are more of shredders and play leads a lot more, they want a little bit shorter scale, but For someone who plays, like, I pretty much only play in drop A flat or drop B flat in my 7s, and I really do like that scale. You do have 24 frets. I would love it if it would come in stainless, but PRS, they don't really mess with stainless a whole lot. I know Mark on his USA models, he does have stainless on there, which is awesome. And I do like the things that Mark has pushed PRS to do. He pushed them to do a longer scale. They typically don't do longer scales, and he really pushed them to make this guitar his own, and he made them do things that they're not normally used to doing, which I really like. Now, I don't know if Mark has any with the Evertune or not. I'm not really sure about that, but if you combine an Evertune on this guitar, it's pretty much unbeatable. I want to say it's very invincible, but it's very, very good for a certain select few bit of people. This guitar is not going to be for everyone. It's particularly going to be from the people, if you like Mark from Periphery, you like his tone, you like the PRS shape, and you're in the market for a 7, because I know a lot of people don't really like 7 strings, but I do. I love them. I think they're cool. If you like the PRS shape and you really are itching for an Evertune, this guitar would be an ultimate guitar for you. It really would be. Now, I would implore everyone, before you get one, definitely play it, even the 6-string version, to make sure that it is for you. Because like I said, it's not going to be for everyone. I really do like the neck. I'm not really a PRS person, to tell you the truth, but I do really like the guitar. It's the most Lucas PRS that's out there, I believe. And once again, the unique thing about this one is it has the Evertune bridge. So like I said, if those things intersect for you, if you're itching for, you definitely want a PRS shape, you really want some periphery tone, you really like Mark, and you want to take it that extra step, then definitely get one with the Evertune bridge. Or if you're not really feeling the Evertune, you can always just get one with the standard PRS bridge that it comes with. And if you're interested in getting any of those, check the links down in the description. You can get one from Sweetwater with my affiliate links. If you would use that would greatly help me out, so I could get more cool gear to demo for you guys, so you can see how it sounds and if you like it. So guys, I know I talked a little bit. That's going to wrap things up for me here on the PRS 7 SC Mark Holcomb signature with the Evertune bridge. And guys, if you thought this video was cool, leave me a thumbs up. I would greatly appreciate it. If you aren't subbed, you really should do it. Because why? Because it's free and it costs you absolutely nothing, and you're going to be getting some really cool stuff straight from me. So guys, I appreciate you spending some time, watching this video. I know there's a lot of stuff out there begging for your attention, and you chose to spend some time with me, and I greatly appreciate it. So guys, thank you so much for checking out the video, and I'll catch you in the next one. Peace.